Hey guys, Shocky here, bringing you guys another Pokemon video, and I'm joined by...
What's good, YouTube? This is Admin Umbra calling all grunts, thugs, leaders, and admins for a special episode of Rocket Daily.
And we're just going to do a dual comm on this nice video that we had here. It's very good teams going against each other.
I wouldn't go
OU
that
team.
far. I'm not gonna go that far. Shocky, don't tell them people that. Don't give me that excuse.
Well, sorry, one good team and then my team. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
better?
fair. I like that. That's fair. No, this. So the background here, people. This beautiful man and myself. I was looking for battles because I'm in the process of trying to make a new team. And for some reason, this new team, like no joke, this team, I have not won a battle in 2 days with this team. Like this team is on paper fantastic, but in reality, horribly, horribly depressing and frustrating. And we wanted to do this dual comm. One, because the battle's actually really funny and hilarious. And two, because, it's all right to struggle and to be having a horrible, horrible time like Admin Umbra is right now. So hopefully y'all can forgive me for my lackluster performance. But I definitely wanted to shout out Shocky as well. Shocky, tell me about your team, because it's actually really cool.
Hey, my team is just a bunch of guys I found in my box that I just bred recently. The only one I didn't breed recently was the Slurpuff and the Blastoise. But actually, I forgot the Honchkrow too. I forgot that was even on my team. But this team is just basically going to sit back and try to sweep with one or the other or stall out. So that's pretty much all my team is.
And I'll tell you the basis of this team, because maybe one of you out there can provide the brilliant equation that's missing for this conglomerate of Pokemon here. But essentially, Landorus as a special threat, most we think of it as Life Orb. And my idea and what I built this team around was the concept that if you actually make Landorus modest and give it choice specs, it can actually one-hit KO things that will stay in on it, like an Assault Vest Conquidor or Mega Venusaur, with 2 layers of spikes. So this team is actually based on a choice specs Landorus. I have Sticky Web and Spike support from the Smeargle, and then the other pokes are kind of there to check some of the threats. I also carry Gravity, which allows Earth Power to be not as bad when I'm locked into it, and Gravity also allows Sticky Web to hit things like Latios, which allows Landorus to outspeed, although I do have the Choice Scarf to Mammo as well to take that threat out. But without further ado, Shock, if you're ready, let's go ahead and bring the battle these people.
Yeah, here we go. So I'm just going to lead out with my Blastoise because I figured he would start off with the Landorus. I didn't know he was choice Landorus. I just figured he was defensive, so that's why I led with that.
I actually went into the Sable because I predicted your Chestnut, because a lot of people expect the Smeargle lead, and being Ghost type, I could deal with your Chestnut a little bit better.
Yeah, and I figured you wouldn't go for the burn because I'm special and you know that, and so I just went with the obvious move, maybe get the confusion. I mean,
Thank the Lord you did not get that confusion.
that would have been
Uh,
so good, though.
this is actually this is a set I'm testing out to handle Conqueror more, because it obviously is sort of a threat to Landorus. This is actually max HP, max defense, Assault Vest, Azumarill. I have several variants. On this one, I'm actually not running Superpower. I'm running Knockoff, again to handle Conqueror better. But right here on this switch, that I desperately need the Superpower badly.
This is where it goes all downhill. So I go with the Kling Clang here, and I'm gonna get the setup on him because I know he can't do anything. I mean, the superpower would have been nice and probably taken me out, but hey, you gotta take some risks. So
It's worth it. It's worth it.
I go for the double speed boost and the attack boost, and then this Venusaur doesn't want any of it.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Googling. I'm like, what is this thing? How do you spell its name? What is it going to do? I have no idea what's happening. I'm like, all right, maybe Sableye can kind of take it. This is why you got to Google attacks. I'm like, oh, I can live that. Nope, hits more than once. Good to know. Did
Not only
not
that, but it critted.
know. And the crit. Oh, you got 3 crits in this. I did not even see that.
I have Life Orb on this thing. I was going to go with the leftovers, but I figured I'd go for the little bit more damage instead, so that's why I have the Life Orb on there.
At this point, I'm doing damage calcs. I'm wishing I had Earthquake, but I know this is actually, shout out to Snoopy, this is Snoopy's set. And with a modest max attack, I know that Giga Drain can do enough that I can bring this thing down to a range. I can survive 2 hits. I can bring this thing down low enough so that Mammo and Azumarill can kill with priority. You see I'm doing a lot of damage even though it's resisted. That is because I'm carrying the modest.
And yeah, this is when it starts getting real because I get another crit, which did. I'm not sure if it completely mattered, but I mean it looks like it did.
I think I would have been able to live one and then hit you with a second Giga Drain, which would have brought
Yeah,
you
I think
close
so
enough
too.
to death. But I'm not sure. So from this range of health, because I didn't get a second Giga Drain off, Ice Shard and Aqua Jet by themselves are not enough to kill. So now I have to fodder 2 whole other pokes to this thing. So this thing's body count is going to be at
There's
3.
three.
Is it? Are we at 3 pokes I've lost
All
to
three
this?
crits. All 3 crits too. Don't forget.
Oh my goodness. This thing, just half my team. This thing is just taking dog tags out here.
Oh man, the Clink Clank, underrated Pokemon. It has a huge attack. It has like base 110 attack, base 115 defense. It's a house. 90 speed also, which is kind of weird, but I like it.
What other moves? Tell the people your set. What else are you running on this thing?
I'm just running the return and I'm running the wild charge.
Okay.
So right there, when you went with the Asmodee, I actually went with the wild charge, hoping that maybe you would miss and I would just one-shot you and we'd both die, but you didn't. So
And at this point, because I've been looking at this team and I've really been debating. I love to hear what you wonderful people think. I think part of the problem with Choice Specs Landorus is I have KOs on his whole team, but not without switching. And so, looking at this, he has a Dark type left. I can't go for Psychic. He has a Dragalge. This man randomly has a Dragalge.
it's so good.
I can't
Check
go
out my
for
video from
poison.
yesterday.
So I have I can kill anything, but not with the same attack. And so at this point, I know it's GG. Like it's over. Landorus can kill Chestnut, but then he can send in his Dragalge. He can send in the Blastoise because he'll live 1.
Yeah,
Nothing
it's
without being able to
nothing
switch attacks. I can't do anything with this Landorus.
No, there's nothing that you can really do. Even if do you run Spore on your?
I do, but like I have no attacks. So
Oh yeah. You have no attack moves,
right,
so yeah.
there's no reason. And we haven't seen a lot of Smeargle since the OU meta first started. He was insanely popular. Now he's not at all. And honestly, I think people have just learned how to play around it. Like grass types are an amazing answer to it. Like because you can't Spore and they can kill you in 2 turns. A lot of people have risened up. Icicle Spear on Mammo. Anything with multiple hits, your Gear Grind would have killed me.
Yeah.
People are realizing there's a lot of answers to Smeargle, and so when I first tried it, I thought it'd be brilliant support for the Landorus, but I honestly end up never leading with it because people always have counters. So.
Yeah, like I said, I went with the Blastoise because I thought you were going to let the Landorus set up spikes. I knew you had the Smeargle, but I mean, Blastoise is good against Smeargle too because I do have the Aurora Blast or whatever it's called, so I could have hit it on that too. But, I mean, it was a good battle. It was a lot of fun. I mean, it's the first time we faced each other, so.
Oh, don't bring that up. That's going to break my heart. We'll have to, when I've got my life together, we'll have to battle again. I wanted to do this, again, because I wanted to applaud Shockey for this battle. It didn't go I would have wanted it to. I'm testing a team, and it fell through. But also, to show you people, like, don't be afraid to lose. Don't be afraid to try hard. Like, Pokemon is a game. And it's about struggle. Like we all have those moments that are just really frustrating. And don't give up because we all start somewhere. And there's no reason that any of you watching this video can't be the very best, in the next generation of competitive players. And just, don't give up. All of us have weaknesses. All of us win. All of us lose. But I wanted to send my immense praises to Shockey. He's been a fantastic supporter of Rocket HQ. And I'm so pleased to be guesting with him on his channel. Depending on where you're watching this will be both on Rocket HQ and on Shockey's channel, so please support us both. One big happy family. But without further ado, Shockey, do you have anything else you want to say to send these people on their way?
Yeah, just to add to what you said, I want to thank you guys for bringing awesome streams every day, almost every day. You guys didn't this past weekend, but
hey.
I mean that's life. Life is in the way, that's what happens.
It's true.
But I mean, it's amazing. We all have fun at your stream, and on top of what you said, don't be scared to lose. Also, don't be scared to just bring Pokemon that and nobody else is using.
Preach.
I mean, if everybody's using the same Pokemon, it gets boring. You might not have fun. You might not even win because everybody knows what you're using. So just don't be scared to bring something new. Don't be scared to innovate because that might be the new OU. Might be something that you innovated yourself. So
put that on a t-shirt. That was beautiful.
But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you check out Rocket HQ, whose link is down below. Or my channel, which will probably be down below theirs. But yeah, so.
Thanks for watching, people.
Yep, see you guys later.
Blah.